As we head towards the midst of the dog days of summer, the Edenton Steamers wrap up a 7-game homestand. Tonight, Game 2 of that homestand, facing off against the Wake Forest Fungo in the Steamers' third exhibition match of the season. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jacob Smedley. Thank you for tuning in to another presentation of Edenton Steamers Baseball right here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube page. Steamers coming off of a 9-2 victory against the Tarboro River Bandits last night. After a delayed start, the Steamers pitching held down the fort. After only 2 runs allowed in the first inning of the game, the bullpen got it done behind the likes of Luke Dilda and John Horton. Tonight, the Steamers don the black, white, and gray jerseys, the partnership with the Edenton Baseball Club. The Steamers and the Edenton Aces joining forces. The jerseys have both of their logos on the patch, and all of the jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and the proceeds will go towards historic Hicks Field. The visiting Wake Forest Fungo 7-7 coming in with a few matchups in PCL play. They're independent this year, and we'll turn it aside for the playing of our national anthem.
Tonight's national anthem is brought to you by the Daily Events. They've tried to serve northeastern North Carolina for over 100 years. To catch up on all your local news, including Steamer scores and highlights, read the latest issue of the Daily Events or visit dailyevents.com. We ask you this time if you will please stand, reveal our hats for the singing of our anthem, tonight being performed by Gracie Simmons.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
First pitch on the way between the Steamers and Fungo, coming up after this. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark.
My name is Tyler Alvarez, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. The Edenton Steamers taking on the Wake Forest Fungo, the third exhibition match for the Steamers this year. The starting lineup for the visiting Fungo here tonight, leading off in left field, number 3, Jason Arendt. Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Evan Harding. Batting third, the second baseman, number 6, Anthony Mehta. Adding fourth, the extra hitter, number 22, Jackson Witexki. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 11, is Alex Impossimoto. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 33, Hogan Stallings. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 17, Austin Williams. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 9, Lawson Wheeler. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 15, Jack Boyles. And batting 10th, the designated hitter, number 22, Elijah Jordan. Again, Arendt, Harding, Mito Rateski, Impasamito, Stallings, Williams, Wheeler, Boyles, and Jordan, with lefty Joe Hendricks on the mound for the visiting Fungo. And for the Steamers on the mound, number 14, Ruben Costin, in his third appearance of the season. Coming in so far, 1-0 with a 5.87 ERA. 2 games, 1 start, 7.2 innings pitched. Features a fastball breaking pitch. And the redshirt freshman out of Chesterfield, Virginia, and the Stroudsburg University, set to face Jason Arendt, the left fielder. And the first pitch, and we're underway from historic Hicks Field, and a big swing and a miss from Arendt, and it's 0-1. Jason Ardent from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. 0-1 pitch is fouled off. So far this season for the Navy Blue and Red, 16 at-bats, 4 hits, 2 singles, a double. It's a 250 average at the dish with a 429 OBP and a 500 slugging. It's down 0-2 to Costin, and the pitch low in the dirt, and the count goes to 1-2. Ball, 2 strikes. Costin went 4 2/3 against Clayton in his first outing. Got the win in a big Steamers comeback, but in his second appearance as a starter, as the 1-2 pitch flied in the air to short. Garza camps underneath of it, ranging into the dirt, and he makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Going back to Costin, went only 3 1/3 last time out against the Tarboro River Bandits, who the Steamers took down last night 9-2, and gave up 5 earned runs. 6 runs, struggled with the command early. Now stepping in, the center fielder, Evan Harding. And the first pitch to him, line to center field. Coming in is Paulson, and he won't get there. It falls in for a base hit. And Evan Harding, wasting no time for the Fungo, records a base hit here in the first. And 1 on, 1 out. And stepping up to the dish is the second baseman from Campbell University, Anthony Mita. Going back to Harding at first base. That's his 21st hit of the season, his 15th single. Coming into this game, a 417 average. And the first pitch from Costin to the lefty Mita is high and away, ball 1. Mita, one of 2 Fungo players from Campbell. Man on deck, Jackson Rateski, also from Campbell University, and the 1-0 in their first strike. The Camels, very good season, ranked in the top 25, ranked 14 in the top 10. Now it's 1-1 to Harding. And Costin delivers. Fastball drifts high. Last time out against Tarboro, Costin, that fastball, if he can control that, the breaking pitch will come. Really the same thing for all 3 of these lefties for the Steamers. Fastball command is key. And the 2-1 is high. Going from the walks. Still have been an issue on the mound for the Clams. 70 so far this season. Costin, he has 6. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, Harding goes off from first. Pitch outside, and it won't matter. Harding goes into second, a 1-out walk, and the Fungo are in business here in the top half of the first. First pitch pop out, a single and a walk, and now Jackson Rateski will come to the plate. the left-handed hitter from Campbell. Redshirt freshman from Westchester, Pennsylvania. And the first pitch, a breaking ball that just missed somewhere. Don't know where, maybe outside. Regardless, a 1-0 count. Roteski has not played for Campbell. Redshirted in the spring. And has an opportunity to put Wake Forest in front. 2-0, pitch in the dirt. Winslow picks it, throw to second. Hits off of Harding, who's going to scamper over to third. Making Winslow an ill-minded throw there, trying to gun out Harding at second base. Throws behind him and ends up hitting Harding. And now runners on the corners in a 2-0 count. Harding almost halfway to second on that pickoff move. The Steamers have had trouble keeping guys on this season. Costin comes set. And the 2-0 pitch to Roteski, and it's high, ball 3. Umpires for tonight's game: Rick Henderson, Aaron Manili, and J.C. Cobell around the bases. 3-0 count now to Roteski, and the pitch from Costin is in there for a strike on the outside corner. Going back to the Steamers pitching, 23 stolen bases allowed so far this season. Two guys have given up more than 5. And the 3-1 pitch from Costin on the outside corner, called strike 2. Roteski was ready to walk down to first base. A little nod to Henderson behind the dish, and the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the first. Wake Forest looking for the early lead. And the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. Steamers have struggled getting clean innings to start ball games. Despite the 9-2 win last night, they gave up 2 runs, both of those coming in the first inning. Tarboro didn't score a run after that. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gonna do it again. And Costin delivers, and it's high and inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded in the first inning for the Fungo. Roteski walks, and now the catcher, Alex Impasimato, stepping in. 11th game so far this season, 32 at-bats, 10 hits, 7 singles, 3 doubles. He's batting .313. And the first pitch, high. And a mound visit here. Winslow will go out and talk to Costin. Masimoto from Gulf Coast State University, the sophomore. Big chance here to put Wake Forest in front. The Fungo come into this game 7-7. They played 2 other games against the PCL. Played both of those games against the Tarboro River Bandits. Lost the first matchup 11-1 and came back and beat the River Bandits a few days ago, 8-6. The 1-0 pitch to Impasimoto is taken high, and the count goes to 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher looking for 3rd, maybe 4th RBI so far on the season here with the bases full. The 2-0 pitch inside. And the control from Costin waning here in the first inning after the quick first out to a run on the pop-up. Harding the single. Mita the walk. Roteski the walk. 3 balls, no strikes, and the pitch in there, and it's 3-1. Fungo coming off of a loss in the last game to the Steamers' next opponent, the Carolina Disco Turkeys. Took them down 8. Disco Turkeys beat them 8-4. And the 3-1 pitch, high, ball 4, and the Fungo will take an early lead. The walks continue to be an issue for Steamers pitching. 3 walks in the inning. And Impossimato gets the RBI. And now the first baseman, Hogan Stallings, will step up to the dish. Tied for the team lead in home runs with Hunter Stone. He has 2, both of them coming against Tarboro. 4 RBIs, 35 plate appearances. And a .286 average at the dish. 1-0 Fungo lead with the bases loaded now. And stepping out is Stallings. 8 Steamers starters this year. Costin, the second to make his second start. Chandler Padgett has made 3 already, and the first pitch to Stallings is on the outside corner for a strike. 1 of 3, excuse me. Zane Loveday making his second start the other night against the River Bandits. Still trying to find that second consistent starter next to Chandler Padgett. And the 0-1 pitch to Costin, curveball high, good snap out of the air by Winslow to prevent it from going to the backstop. 1-1, 1 out. 4 straight Fungo players have reached here in the first after a pop-out to start the game. And the 1-1 pitch. Outside, another athletic snap by Winslow, way outside the zone, and it's 2-1, and no hesitation from Cody Johnson, the pitching coach. He's going to come out and talk with Ruben Costin. And fans wondering, what are the Steamers wearing tonight? They're wearing the partnership with the Edenton Aces, the Steamers and the Aces, the Edenton Baseball Club. The jerseys featuring the patch of both teams. Black pants, black, gray, white jerseys. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game. And all of the proceeds will go back to projects going on inside historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support of our homestead. Mound visit over as Johnson retreats to the dugout, and now the count 2-1 to Stallings. Teammates with Steamers pitcher Will Stewart, Orion University, and the 2-1 pitch grounded over the head of Kirk in the right field. 1-1 is in. Coming around third is Rateski. He's going to test the arm of Santana. It's a bad idea. Santana guns out Rateski at the plate. A run comes in. It's now 2-0, but a hose in right field. Giomar Santana a strike. And now there's 2 outs. Two to nothing. RBI single will be credited to Stallings, but a huge throw by Santana. Now runners on first and second as Austin Williams stepping up. And the first pitch to him high gets by Winslow to the backstop. 2 runners will advance up to second and third. Now 2 more runners in scoring position for Wake Forest, who already holds a 2-0 advantage. Williams, 8th game played this season, 15 at-bats, 3 hits, all singles, and 3 runs scored. The 1-0 pitch on the inside corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Austin Williams from Methodist College, a junior, catcher, utility player. Is in there at right field today. And the 1-1 pitch to him high. It's 2-1. Raleigh, North Carolina native. Only 2 games played for Methodist in the spring. 1 at bat, he got a run and on a walk. Has an opportunity here to double the Fungo's early lead. And the 2-1 pitch swung on, popped in the air to first, and it'll go out of play. Kirk and Winslow give it a look. Close play, and got the netting here that behind home plate goes all the way to really the on deck circles, and then after that down both lines. protection. Got to be aware of balls coming into the stands. 2-2, 2 outs. 2 runs already in the first, and 2 on. And the pitch from Costin is high, and the count is full. Another 3-ball count for Ruben Costin, as that fastball has continued to drift high from him. He has now given up 7 runs in a start. Didn't give up a run in 4 innings out of the pen, as a foul ball off by Williams. Williams batting .200 so far on the year for the Fungo. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Costin. High, ball 4, another walk in the inning, and the bases are reloaded. And head coach Justin Hill now is going to make a trip out to the bullpen. There's some activity here. Coming out of the pen, and that is it. That is it for Ruben Costin, who only lasts 2/3 of an inning. Bases loaded. And in comes right-hander Alex Gianniscoli for damage control. Pitching change at historic Hicks Field. We'll be right back after this. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton, or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Chowan County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. An early pitching change for the Steamers. New pitcher on the mound, right-hander Alex Gianniscoli from the University of Lynchburg. Just arrived here in Edenton a few days ago, and an opportunity here. He's playing the role of damage control in the first. Ruben Costin goes 2/3 of an inning. He gives up 2 runs and he walks 4. With a few hits, and now Alex Gianniscoli in there against Wheeler, and the first pitch is in there for a strike to the third baseman, number 9, Lawson Wheeler, in his 6th game. 16 at-bats, .250 average. And the 0-1 pitch. In there, it's quickly 0-2. Gianniscoli won the Division III championship with the University of Lynchburg. And the 0-2 pitch to Wheeler, swung on, popped in the air, right side. Kirk going over, foul territory. Kirk slides and cannot make the catch. In foul territory, and all the runners will retreat. Would have been a phenomenal catch by Kirk. Basket catch, almost acting like a receiver there, coming down. Did not complete the process of the catch. And the count goes to 0-2. Gianniscoli on the mound, featuring a fastball, sinker that he throws more against lefties, curveball and a changeup. 0-2 pitch, low, good. Another fantastic stop by Winslow, preventing a run from coming in. Now the count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lawson Wheeler at the dish. And the pitch. Breaking ball, low and away. The count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. fielder from Elon University. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Alex Gianniscoli stops any more damage in the top of the first. But the visitors, plate 2 in the top half. The Fungo lead the Steamers 2-0. Is your kid a fan of the Clan? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players, and much more. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way.
My name is Tyler Veritis, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Thank you, Tyler. Bottom half of the first inning, and the Steamers coming up. Starting lineup for the home side tonight, leading off the extra hitter number 3, Luke Myers. Batting second, the designated hitter number 22, Ryan Kay. Batting third, the first baseman number 29, Gabe Kirk. Batting fourth, the catcher number 24, Macon Winslow, back after a day off. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 21, Chris Morris. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Giomar Santana, number 5, made that heck of a play in the top half of the first. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 7, Ty Garza. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 10, Nate Paulson. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 1, Ben Bowses. And batting 10th, the left fielder, number 12, Davis Halstead. With Costin on the mound, and the Steamers will face left-hander Joe Fredericks from the Pro 5 Baseball Academy, set to attend West Virginia in the fall. Teammates with Macon Winslow at Pro 5, and the first pitch to Luke Myers is outside ball 1. Myers in his 12th game this season, 10 hits in 33 at-bats, a .303 average. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. Myers and Kay on deck, combined for the only 5 hits. The Steamers recorded scoring 9 runs last night. And the 1-1 pitch from Fredericks is in there for a strike. Myers with 2 hits. Kay on deck. He had 3 hits with 3 RBIs. Fantastic player of the game. And the 1-2 pitch. Myers lines it. Easy play for Mita over at second base, who corrals it, and there's 1 out. And dude, Ryan Kay coming up, nickname for the California kid, in a DH from Marietta, California. As mentioned, 3 hits last night, 5 hits his last 2 ball games. And the first pitch outside, raising his average from .238 all the way up to .308. 5 hits and 26 at-bats. He has 2 doubles and 4 RBIs. And the 1-0, a big cut and a miss. Fredericks, in his first appearance on the mound. And the 1-1, and there for a strike. And saying it's supposed to be 42 number. He's 27 out there on the bump. And the 1-2 pitch from Fredericks. Swing and a ground ball. Mita getting some more action here at second. 2 hops, throws to first, and Kay is out, and there's 2 outs. On 2 plays by Anthony Mita over at second. And now Gabe Kirk will step up to the dish. Fredericks on the mound, Pro 5 baseball, again making Winslow tending there. Numerous amounts of guys on the field participating. Baseball Academy, high school. Great resource, great action as well. And the 0-1 pitch to Cook. Swing foul straight back, and Gabe Cook behind in the count 0-2. Cook so far this year, 38 at-bats, 10 hits. 9 walks or hit batters, 263 average, 404 on base, 500 slugging. Still holds the team lead with 2 home runs. And the 0-2 pitch from Fredericks, swing and a miss. He struck him out on the high fastball. 1-2-3 inning from Fredericks on the mound. In the first, we go to the top half of the second. The Fungo lead the Steamers 2-0. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final year's camp dates are going to be July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today.
Hi, my name is Ben Balsis, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Thank you, Ben. Top half of the second inning between the Steamers and the Fungo. Alex Gianniscoli out for his first full inning of work. And the struggles continue for the Steamers in the first inning. 2 more runs. 4 now given up in the past 2 ball games. And now due up 9-10-1 for the Fungo. Jack Boyles, Elijah Jordan, and then Jason Orent up again. Jack Boyles so far 10th game on the season. 28 at-bats, and the first pitch from Gianniscoli is a fastball that misses high. Those 5 hits, 4 singles, a double. He has 4 RBIs and 4 runs scored. It's a 179 average, and he takes the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Just like the pitcher Fredericks and Winslow behind the dish, playing at Pro 5 baseball, playing at Belmont Abbey College. Takes the 1-1 pitch low. Freshman infielder from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch from Gianniscoli swung on, pop high in the air on the infield. Gianniscoli calling everyone off, and he reaches his arm out and makes the catch. And now Elijah Jordan will step to the dish from Gaston College. And the first pitch swung on, grounded to second. Ben Balsis takes it on 2 hops, throws to first, and 1 pitch for the second out, and Jordan's retired. And now the lineup turns over for Jason Orent. Jason Orent stepping in. "16 Fungo players from Wake Forest. 9 Virginia Beach players playing for the Redbirds the other night. And ground ball over to third. Morris with a pick. Throws to first and makes an incredible play. The Edenton native on Edenton night makes an incredible play to end the top half of the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. The Fungo lead the Steamers 2-0. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. Welcome back. Bottom half of the second inning, making Winslow against his high school teammate Joe Fredericks. Pro 5 Baseball Academy. Winslow taking the first pitch low for ball one. Only 11 pitches for Fredericks in the bottom half of the first inning. Steamers trailing the Fungo 2-0. And the 1-0 pitch fouled off. A lot of those fun matchups this summer. High school teammates, college teammates going at it. Last night we had Colin Hughes and Cole Taylor for the Steamers facing off. Now Fredericks and Winslow here in the second, and the 1-1 pitch, a fastball outside. Making Winslow so far this year, 10 games, 36 at-bats, 10 hits, a 278 average, 293 OBP, 444 slugging. He has a home run and 6 RBIs. And the 2-1 pitch to him's outside. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Winslow. Got the night off last night. Overitis was behind the dish. Had 3 strikeouts Wednesday night on the road. Thursday night, excuse me, in Tarboro. 3-1, a big cut and a miss. It's now 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch to Winslow fouled off. Luke Myers, batting average OPP since being moved to the leadoff spot. I know one thing for sure, he's been a call at the time. He's got a few hits, 3 hits. OBP is up to 444, 303 slug average. Winslow a drive to right field, tracking back to it and making the catch is Williams for out number 1. Winslow gave it a ride. Little smile looking at Fredericks coming off the field, and there's 1 out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Chris Morris, the phenomenal play in the top half of the second. Talked to him catching up with the Clams. You can watch that on YouTube. Came out today. And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. Clayton Kershaw adding to the Steamers. We got Matt Carpenter from Tate Abbott. Ryan Goff said Trey Turner. Pitcher Morris citing man of faith. The team needs pitching from the pitcher himself. And the 0-1 pitch is fouled off. Also said, and I can see why. One loves third base more than pitching on the mound, and can see why based on the play in the top half of the second. Pitt Community College down 0-2, and the pitch low, and it's 1-2. And the spring for Pitt Community College, Morris .233 average, and the 1-2's outside. .233 average for Morris. 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, 10 runs. His 5th game at the dish. And the 2-2 pitch from Fredericks, grounded to shortstop. Over there in the hole, the throw to first, and hung on by Stallings. Boyles making the play, high throw. But Stallings making the catch. And now Giomar Santana will come up with 2 outs. Hogan Stallings using all of his 6'5" frame to reach up and make the catch. And now the Vega Baja Puerto Rico native Giomar Santana will step in. And the first pitch, just a bit outside into the other's batter's box. It's 1-0 behind the catcher Imposimoto. And 1-0 pitch, another one outside, and it's 2-0. Giomar Santana in right field again. The cannon of the arm in the first inning that really the Steamers come out of this 2-0 hole. Looking at that play, the Morris play in the second. It's a huge one. The comeback stages with the bases loaded, gunning out a second run coming in. And the 2-1 pitch, swing, he went around. It's 2-2. 7th game on the season for Santana. 13 at-bats, 3 hits, .231 average, 440 OBP, .231 slugging. He has 3 RBIs. The 2-2 pitch, low and in. It's 3-2. Played 28 games for Chowan University in the spring at a .290 average. Full count, and the pitch from Fredericks. Inside, almost got Santana. It doesn't matter, he'll go to first base. And the first base runner of the game for the Steamers is a walk. 90 walks or hit batters so far this season. And now the shortstop, Ty Garza. A few walks last night, a run scored against Tarboro, and Santana back on the throw over from Fredericks. Garza in his 10th game, 26 at-bats so far, 5 hits, 192 average, 382 OBP, 231 slugging. 3 RBIs, he has a double, 2 stolen bases. Tied for second on the team, along with Davis Halstead and Drifton Paget in that category. 1-0 pitch from Fredericks, low and in, and the count goes to 2-0. Before the game, Garza, along with Luke Dilda, talking with head coach of the Fungo, Jake Jones, who's the assistant coach at Barton College. And the 2-0 pitch and a throw over. Jake Jones. Jake Jiggy Jones. Twitter name. Assistant coach at Barton, head coach for the Fungo. And Justin Coons, the assistant coach for Wake Forest. The 2-0 pitch flied in the air to shallow right. Running out is Mita, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. Steamers strand a base runner on the walk. We go to the top half of the 3rd inning. The Fungo lead the Steamers 2-0. Who's ready to rock? The 2nd annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details.
Hi, this is William Stewart, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on Steamers YouTube channel.
Top half of the third inning here at historic Hicks Field. 2-0 lead for the visiting Wake Forest Fungo here tonight. 2-3-4 against Alex Gianniscoli entering his second inning of work. Second full inning of work. Had to get out of a bases-loaded jam in the top half of the first inning. And the first pitch grounded over to first. Kirk down to a knee, and he goes to first. One pitch, one out. And now coming in is Anthony Mita, the second baseman. Mita walked his first time, scored on the base hit to right field, and the first pitch is fly to right. Santana venturing over, and he'll make the catch. Not going to jinx anything right now, but 2 pitches, 2 outs for Gianniscoli here in the third. And now Jackson Watuski stepping in. Gianniscoli in the spring and into the summer for the University of Lynchburg was really the backup closer. As the first pitch inside to Watuski. Played limitedly in the run to the national championship. And the 1-0 is outside. It's 2-0. To finish the year, 14 appearances, 1-0 with a 2.81 ERA, 14 strikeouts. And the 2-0 pitch just missed, and the count is now 3-0 to Jackson Watuski. It's his senior year of high school with a torn labrum. And the 3-0 fouled off. Watuski, athletics in his blood. His father playing football at Bloomsburg University in Pennsylvania. And sister playing field hockey at Penn State. And the 3-0 pitch to him. Swing and a ground foul off of his foot. And the count will go full. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 18 pitches for Gianniscoli. Ruben Costin, 33. He recorded 2 outs in the first. And the pitch. Swung on line to second. Bounces. Look what I found. Caught it out of the air. And a 1-2-3 inning for Gianniscoli. We go to the bottom of the third. The Fungo lead the Steamers 2-0. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. Welcome back. That Steamers call to the bullpen in the first inning was brought to you by Ferrogas. Ruben Costin giving up the 2 Fungo runs, recorded 2 outs, walked 4. But since then, Alex Gianniscoli, 2 1/3, hasn't allowed anything on the base paths, a strikeout. Speaking of not allowing anything on the base paths, Joe Fredericks for the Fungo. Only 1 base runner for the Steamers in the bottom of the second on a walk by Giomar Santana. 8, 9, 10, Paulson, Bausis, and Halstead. Paulson so far this season, 9th game, 19 at-bats. He has a hit, .053 average, and the first pitch to him's outside, ball 1. 2022 Giesecke MVP of the team. Talking to GM Tyler Russell today. The curse of the MVP. A few years ago, Houston Wright win it. Hunter Cole as well came back and struggled, to say the least, the following year. And the 1-1 pitch to Paulson. It's low. It's 2-1. For the Steamers can get in some rhythm. He's been playing on the corners in the outfield for most of this year. Back in center field, giving Drift and Paget a day off. And the 2-1 big cut and a miss on the fastball from Fredericks. And the count goes to 2-2 to the Bridgeport, West Virginia native. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive into right field. Coming in and making the catch in right is Williams. Ball falling fast, but Austin Williams tracking it down, and there's 1 away here in the 3rd. Still only 1 base runner and no hits for the Steamers. Now Ben Bausis coming in. Most known this season for his play on the mound. One of 2 two-way players for the Steamers in the lineup tonight. Bausis in his 2nd game at the dish. Had an at-bat, did not record a base knock. And the first pitch to him is inside, ball 1. Bausis on the mound so far. 4 games played. And the 1-0 grounded to Stallings. Stallings to Hendricks, who covers the bag, and there's 2 outs. Great job by Hendricks coming off the mound, and Stallings getting rid of it as Bausis busting it down the line, and now 2 outs for Davis Halstead. One of three Edenton natives on the Steamers. 2 out of the 3, Morris and Halstead in the starting lineup tonight. Let's see some Hank Downham later. And the first pitch to Halstead is in there for a strike, similar to Paulson. The early season struggles. Halstead in his 10th game, still only with 1 hit, came against Outer Banks on Tuesday, scored a run. And the 1 pitch is high. Going back to Bausis. Appeared in 2 games against the River Bandits. June 2nd, the first home game. He had an at-bat, plate appearance, but was removed to Luke Myers. Since then, Myers has been at second base the whole season. And the 1-1 is in there for a strike. But Bausis, he's been delivering on the mound. So Steamers, and use out of the 2-way player from Chowan University so far. To the tune of a 2.61 ERA on the mound. 1-2 pitch from Hendricks to Halstead. Swung on, grounded through the hole. Into left field, a base knock. Davis Halstead with the first Steamers hit of the game. And a 2-out base runner for the top of the order. 1-2 breaking ball from Fredericks. Lined into left field. And hopefully that can get something rolling here for Davis Halstead, the outfielder from Mount Olive. 2nd hit as mentioned on the season. And he has shown ability to swipe some bags so far this season. 2 stolen bases. And Luke Myers up, and the first pitch to him is on the outside corner for a strike. Myers so far tonight 0 for 1. And the 0-1 pitch. Inside, it's 2-2. Extra hitter tonight, first time not at second base for Myers. A few regulars getting the night off, if you will. Tate Abbott, Tyler Overitis, Drifton Paget. And the 1-1's inside, it's 2-1. Nanico, PA native, batting .303, entering the action tonight. Mention talking about the batting average and the OBP since being moved to the leadoff spot. Ryan Goff, as that one grounded right back to the mound. Fredericks gathers an underhand toss to Stallings, and the inning is over. 2 out, single goes stranded. We go to the top half of the fourth. The Fungo lead the Steamers 2-0. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Welcome back. Top half of the fourth inning. Alex Gianniscoli back to work. And he'll face off against Alex Imposimato. 2-0 ball game. First pitch low, and it's 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, pop high in the air on the infield. Winslow the mask off, infielders converging, Moore is coming in, and he'll make the catch. Dangerous play, and then the infield. Saw a few of those plays last night. A few plays dropped, too, this season on those high pop-ups. Morris taking charge. And Alex Gianniscoli continues to cruise on the mound as Hogan Stallings stepping in. 12th game, 10 hits, 4 singles, 3 doubles, and a triple. And he swings at the first pitch, lines it to right. Easy play for Santana, who comes in and makes the catch. And 2 outs here in the fourth inning. "23 pitches for Gianniscoli. 33 pitches for Costin. He didn't make it through the first, and Gianniscoli has 3 innings already under his belt. And now Austin Williams to the dish. And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. Williams, a walk. He was left stranded all the way back in the first inning. And the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Change up there from Gianniscoli down in the zone. Really haven't seen that curveball yet. Fastball, sinker moving in there as well. And the fastball high, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Low gets behind Winslow. It's 2-2. Gianniscoli, Red Sox fan. Favorite athlete, David Ortiz. Him and the first baseman, Gabe Kirk. Ortiz as their favorite player. Kirk with some action. A fly ball. foul territory, and it will go out of play on the top beer gun sign, and we'll do it all again. Gianna Scully, one of three players, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, along with reliever John Horton, and Ben Bausis out at second, and the 2-2 pitch is low, and the count is full. Austin Williams, 4 walks, now 5 on the season, and the 3-2 pitch. Low, and it gets away from Winslow, and a 2-out walk. The first base runner that Alex Gianniscoli has allowed, and it's a 2-out walk to Williams. And now Lawson Wheeler, the third baseman, coming up. He struck out against Gianniscoli, the first batter. Now second time around for the Fungo against the right-hander. And a 2-0 ball game here in the fourth. Moving along quickly here tonight. And the first pitch to Wheeler, fly ball to right. Santana coming over. Santana won't get it. It goes into the bullpen. It's 0-1. Last night's game didn't start till 8:45. The hour and 45-minute rain delay. Already almost halfway through the fourth inning for the 8 o'clock chimes here in Edenton. Gianniscoli delivers the 0-1 pitch and fouled straight back, and he's ahead 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the third baseman, Lawson Wheeler, with 2 outs here in the fourth. And the pitch from Gianniscoli swung on, fouled straight back. Wheeler did not play for Elon University in the spring. 5'11", 160. First team all-conference honors as a senior in high school. And the 0-2 pitch to him. Breaking ball high and inside. It's 1-2. Played club baseball for Canes Baseball. A few players on this Fungo's team. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch from Gianniscoli swung on, grounded softly to second. Bausis drifts over, and Bausis kicks it and cannot make the play. And now 2 runners on with 2 outs. An error gonna go against Bausis. And back-to-back base runners, as now the shortstop, Jack Boyles, will step in. And Boyles, 4 RBIs, looking to add to that total here, with his team already up 2-0. 2 errors now on the Steamers. 1 on the catcher, Winslow. And the first pitch outside, and now 1 on the second baseman, Ben Bausis. Who had time, just a slow roller, and could not come up with it cleanly. And the 1-0 pitch to Boyle. Low, and the count goes to 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Wake Forest looking for their 8th win of the season. And 2 days, day off between their last game Thursday against the Disco Turkeys. That one swung on, driven to center. Playable for Paulson, who's underneath of it. Gingerly runs underneath it and makes the catch to end the inning. A walk and an error. A left stranded by the Fungo. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Steamers looking for some offense. They trail it 2-0. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. No alter ego tonight, but the Steamers donning specialty jerseys, a auction going on tonight. The Edenton Baseball Club, the Aces and the Steamers partnership jerseys with bearing both logos on. And the auction jersey will be auctioned off. And all the proceeds will go back to projects going on inside historic Hicks Field. Bottom half of the fourth inning, Steamers with only 2 total base runners here on the night. A walk by Giomar Santana and a base hit by Davis Halstead. And now 2, 3, 4, Kay, Kirk, and Winslow due up against Joe Fredericks. Then dominant on the mound in the first pitch outside. As mentioned, Fredericks first time pitching for the Fungo so far this season. And shutting down the Clams offense, the southpaw working well early. And the 1-0 is outside. It's 2-0. To the dude, Ryan Kay. Designated hitter today. First time the DH spot this season. The 2-0 is taken low. Okay. One of 4 West Virginia State University players. Edenton. Joking around with all of them. Changing the Clams' name. West Virginia State Steamers, perhaps. Edenton Yellow Jackets. 3-0 pitch to Kay in their first strike. Let's see what catches on. Perhaps around town. 3 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch, Kay swung on high, pop up on the infield. Matters underneath of it. Mita makes the catch, hauls it in. Anthony Mita hauls it in, and there's 1 away here in the 4th. And now Gabe Kirk stepping in. 1 pitch, swinging all the way, and Hendricks gets an out because of it. And now Gabe Kirk, the only strikeout victim for Frederick so far. The first 3 1/3. And the pitch. Swung on, line drive into right field, a base hit over the head of Mita. The second hit of the game for the Steamers, and Gabe Kirk getting on the board. Inside out swing on the inside fastball. Gabe Kirk getting his team leading now 11th hit on the season, and now Macon Winslow with an opportunity with a runner on first with 1 out. Duke University commit in the fall. Potentially prospects elsewhere. And the first pitch outside. Few MLB tryouts so far. Got the MLB draft combine coming up in a few days. Next week. Through the 25th in Arizona. And the 1-0 is fouled off. Chase Field. Prospects from all over the world coming, showcasing their talents. 1-1. 1 out. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Fungo. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Steamers. And the 1-1 is fouled straight back. It's 1-2 to Winslow. Only home run of the season coming here against the Greenbrier Knights. 3 of his 10 hits in that ball game. And the Steamers' first loss of the season 2 Thursdays ago. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside. Second matchup of the game between these Pro 5 Baseball Academy rivals. Certainly matchups in BP, warm-ups before the season. Fredericks and Winslow. And the 2-2 pitch. Swinging fouled off to the right side. It remains 2-2. As though 3-2 count. And flied out his first time. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to second. Mita on 2 hops, bobbles it, throws to first, and it's in time to get Winslow on a bang-bang play at first. Back-to-back half innings now. Mita was able to get the out at first, but back-to-back half innings now with a second baseman with a bobble out there. And now Chris Morris standing in with the first steamer in a scoring position tonight. Kirk out at second on the ground out with Morris in there. And the pitch from Fredericks swung on, fouled off. Chris Morris, as mentioned, 3 Edenton natives, one of 3 two-way players. He's pitched in 4 games. He's also appeared at the plate in 4 games, now 5. And the 0-1. Breaking ball outside. It's 1-1. Morris talking about the connection. Edenton baseball with his teammates. He's growing up, coming to the game with friends. He sends the 1-1 pitch high in the air, first base side. Stallings trips. He gives it a look, but it'll go out of play. And came to ball games with his friends. It was just so special to don the teal and black last season. Family members coming to games and staying right home. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Morris. Hold on the right side open if he wants to use it. And the 1-2 pitch swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fredericks gets Morris out. The Steamers strand a base runner. We go to the 5th. The Fungo still lead the Steamers 2-0. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their Welcome back,
to
top half of the 5th inning.
ALS.
Elijah Jordan sends a
support
drive, to center field. Paulson and Halstead let it drop. Miscommunication in the outfield from Paulson and Halstead. And that one falls. Gonna be ruled a base hit. Didn't touch either Paulson or Halstead. Hit straight the ground. But second straight inning with a miscue in the field for the Steamers. And now Jordan on and Orent up. He takes the first pitch low and inside. It's 1-0. Jason Orent, 2 at-bats. 0 for 2 so far. And the 1-0 pitch from Gianniscoli swung on, grounded to third. Could be two. Morris to second for one. Throw from Bounces to first. And it cannot be handled from Kirk. Try to apply the tag on the high throw. Ball goes in and out of his glove. And safe over at first base is Oren. He reaches on a fielder's choice. And there's one out here in the fifth. High throw from Bounces. And now Evan Harding, 14th game, most out of any Fungo player. 54 plate appearances, 48 at-bats, 20 hits, 17 runs batted in. And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Harding from Brunswick Community College swings at the 0-1 pitch, flies it to right. Santana underneath of it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Retreating to first goes Oren. Now 2 outs. And Anthony Mita to the plate, 0 for 1, with a run scored and an RBI. Anthony Mita. Named Cap 7 All-Conference and All-State mention in high school. 2021 perfect game preseason All-American. A stoppage here on the mound. Bullpen action for the Fungo. Chat with head coach Jake Jones is over, and now Mita will come back to the dish. 2 outs. 5 walks. The Steamers pitching, 4 of which came from the starter Costin Gianniscoli. His 4th inning of work, and the first pitch in there for a strike to Mita. 4 innings, only 1 hit, 1 walk, and a strikeout. And the 0-1 pitch to Mita. Ball inside, good snap by Winslow. It's 1-1. All 1 strike. And the pitch from Gianniscoli going and stopping is Owen. Ball drifts low. It's 2-1. Gianniscoli, hot take. Gianniscoli thinks his normal baseball is the best sport. Well, in the right profession there. Throw over to first. Owen is back. Happen to agree. Strikeouts on the mound. The K's, does Morris have? Chris Morris, no K's. Gianniscoli has 1. Out of the 2 Steamers pitchers, Chris Morris over at third base tonight for the Clams. 3 balls, 1 strike on the pitch low to Mita. Jackson Uteski is on deck. One of 4 matchups between the teams as the 3-1 pitch drifts low, ball 4. And a 2-out walk puts runners on first and second for the 2nd consecutive inning for Wake Forest. And now Jackson Watuski looking to extend the lead here in the 5th. Mentioned 4 matchups. Each team with 2 home games in each month, June and July. And the first pitch to Watuski low. Good stop by Winslow. It's 1-0. No action in the Steamers bullpen. Gianniscoli, as mentioned, relieving Costin. The struggles continue on the starting side. 1-0 pitch from Gianniscoli. Swung on, line drive to right field, down the line, and it's foul. Kept drifting, and it landed out of play towards the Fungo bullpen. And the count goes to 1-1. Tusky 6'1", 205. Mentioned the Westchester, Pennsylvania native. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. Here in the 5th. Gianna Scully stops. Went right in the wave out at second base. Didn't fully go back to the bag. No steamer was there. And the 1-1 pitch to Rateski, and he checks swing. Woo to strike, and it's 1-2. Close. Rateski. Check swing. Bat going around the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gianna Scully looking to get out of another jam. And the pitch. Swung and a miss. He struck him out. Gianna Scully gets Rateski. Dodges any more trouble. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. Steamers still looking for offense. They trail it 2-0. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause.
Hi, my name is Ben Balsis, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. 2-0 ball game as we enter the bottom half of the 5th inning. A new pitcher on the mound for the visiting Fungo. Right-hander Chris Gruskin is on the mound. The right-hander from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. The freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina. In there for Joe Fredericks, who goes 4 innings. He allows a total of 3 Steamers to reach. 2 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And one of those batters to reach, Giomar Santana. Santana, Garza, and Paulson here in the bottom of the 5th in a 2-0 game. And the first pitch from Gruskin on the mound is a fastball that sails high, ball 1. And Fredericks dominant from the left side. Again, the West Virginia commit. Strong showing today. And the 1-0 pitch missed, low and outside. Gruskin 6'3", 195 out on the hill and delivers the 2-0 high. 3 appearances in the spring, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 17.36 ERA, but 13 of those runs allowed came against West Virginia in his 3rd start. And the 3-0 outside, ball 4, and Santana has reached for the 2nd time today. Santana, the old 0 for 0, 2 walks so far, and now Ty Garza stepping in 0 for 1 tonight. Back to Gruskin, best start of the season. He pitched an inning, 2 hits, just 1 earned run allowed against Queens University. And now delivered 5 straight out of the zone. It's 1-0 to Garza. Shortstop in his 10th game of the season, and the 1-0 high. It's 2-0. There's 2 walks tonight. Total for the team is now to 92, and assistant coach Justin Kuntz is out to the mound. Ruskin, grandfather played baseball at Wake Forest University. Father played baseball at University of Pennsylvania. Now continuing the tradition, freshman right-hander from Raleigh. Mound visit is over from Kuntz, and we will resume things. Second game of a 7-game homestand for the Steamers. Started off with the 9-2 victory over Tarboro last night. First of 2 exhibition matchups, and the 2-0 pitch, fouled even higher than the first 2. It's now 3-0 to Garza. Disco Turkeys tomorrow, and then 4 straight games against PCL opponents next week. And the 3-0 pitch is high, ball 4. 8 straight pitches out of the zone for Gruskin out of the bullpen, and now Nate Paulson up to the dish. Another golden opportunity for the Steamers center fielder to snap out of his early season slump. Back to the schedule. Tarboro again on Tuesday. Virginia Beach Thursday, and then Norfolk and Outer Banks. And the weekend. The next pitch high. Now 9 straight. Gruskin still trying to find the zone, and the Steamers looking to get at least a run in here and climb back. And the pitch just missed outside. Another close one. And coming out to the mound is Impassamato to talk with Gruskin, who's now delivered 10 straight out of the zone. A few pitches that have been close. At home plate umpire Rick Henderson not giving any of the calls to the right-hander. And fans tonight, Steamers donning the black, gray, and white in partnership with the Edenton Aces. Edenton Steamers joining forces. Jersey auction going on right now. And the 2-0 high, and it's now 3-0 to Paulson. All of the proceeds from this auction, will benefit projects going on inside historic Hicks Field. 3-0 to Paulson. High, ball 4. 3 straight walks to start the inning. Gruskin has still not thrown a strike. 12 straight balls. And action now in the Fungo bullpen. 2-0 ball game, bases loaded, and now Ben Baus is stepping in. And the first pitch to him is high, now 13 straight out of the zone. Ben Baus had the error in the 4th. Nothing came of it, but now has some redemption here, and the 1-0 is low, ball 2. And the Steamers have had trouble with walks, but don't know if to this degree with no strikes being thrown. The 2-0 is high and inside. It's 3-0. And Gruskin in danger of walking his 4th straight batter to start the inning. Still has not delivered a strike. 3-0 pitch to Bausis. First strike of the inning is in there, and it's now 3-1. Fastball on the outer half. Took a lap around the mound. And had done the job there from Gruskin. He's ready to go. 3-1 pitch, high, ball 4. And a run comes around on 4 straight walks. Talk about unconventional scoring continues for the Steamers. They had 4 RBI groundouts last night. Now tonight, 4 consecutive walks, only 1 strike thrown by the reliever Gruskin. And a visit on the mound here. Stallings. Meta, the second baseman, talking with Gruskin. No movement from the coaches, and now coming out is Impassamato. Impassamato, coming out, talking with Gruskin. Now the Steamers, the go-ahead runner at second base. Without putting a ball in play, and now Halstead coming in is Jake Jones after the players broke up on the mound, and he takes the ball from Gruskin, and that will be it. Pitching change here in the fifth. Gruskin does not record an out, and the Steamers have the tying run on third base. Pitching change at Historic Hicks Field. We'll be back. Fungo lead the Steamers 2-1. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. Is your kid a fan of the Clan? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players, and much more. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. Welcome back to Historic Hicks Field. Pitching change for the Fungo, their third pitcher of the game. The second pitcher coming out of the bullpen, Chris Gruskin, walks 4 straight batters and allows a run. He only delivered 1 strike. And the new pitcher on the mound for the Fungo, number 10, Carson Hinnant, right-handed pitcher from Mount Olive, the redshirt sophomore, one of 16 players from Wake Forest. And now another teammate face-off here as Davis Halstead to the plate from the University of Mount Olive, with the bases loaded and no one out in the 5th. And the first pitch from Hinnant is in there for a strike. Second teammate matchup so far today. Got Winslow facing off against Fredericks, the starter for the Fungo, and the 0-1. Low, it's 1-1. Gruskin, as mentioned, didn't record an out. Walked 4 straight. And the Steamers getting a run on 4 walks. Paulson with one of the 2 hits and the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Halstead last season for the Steamers. 23 games played, 55 plate appearances, 273 average. And the 1-2 pitch from Hinnant. In there, called strike 3 on the high fastball. Halstead goes down looking at a huge out, number 1 for the Fungo, as Hinnant comes in and gets the job done. And now the lineup turns over for Luke Myers with the bases loaded and 1 out. Myers so far tonight 0 for 2. Few ground outs. And the first pitch to him's in there for a strike. First at bat against a Fungo reliever. First 2 at bats against the starter Fredericks, who going back to him 4 innings, just dominant. Jake Jones opting to take him out. And the 0-1 pitch outside. And first inning, Fredericks out of the game. Steamers put a run across on 4 walks and knocking on the door for more. And it's 1-1 to Myers. Missed. Outside, low, perhaps. It's now 2-1. Steamers everyday second baseman playing extra hitter tonight. The 2-1. Just missed outside. Counts now 3-1. And the extra hitter in the PCL this year. Batting 10 now. The extra hitter used similarly to the DH. Can be subbed in and out. And the 3-1 pitch to Myers. In there. And the count is full with 1 out and the base is full. Myers choking up on that bat. Works counts like no other on this Steamers ball club. Full count pitch from him. Swung on, fly ball, left center field. Should be able to get the job done. Making the catch is Owen. Throw is going to get cut off by Stallings and a run will score. Garza comes in from third and the Steamers tie the ball game up in the bottom of the 5th. Owen with the throw, died at the infield. And now 2 runs credited to Gruskin after his 4 walks. Steamers with 2 runs and no hits. And now Ryan Kay standing in. 0 for 2 for him. And the first pitch from him. Kay went around on the check swing. It's 0-1. And Kay before the game yesterday, first in the batting cages. Going on some hit movement. Swings at the 0-1 pitch. Flies it to center. Play a ball, and underneath it making the catch is Harding to end the inning. 2 runs come across. 4 walks for the Clams. Ball game is all even. We go to the top of the 6th. Fungo 2 and the Steamers 2. The Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Sunday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing special-themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all the proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Thank you, Zane. Welcome back. Historic Hicks Field, the score all even. Both teams with 4 scoreless innings and each with a 2-run inning. Fungo in the first and the Steamers in the bottom of the 5th in the first pitch. In there for a strike, Alex Gianniscoli in his 5th full inning of work. He came in with the bases loaded in the first and got out of a jam that could have been much more. Throw out from Santana. The reason this game is tied, 5, 6, 7. Pasamato, Stallings, and Williams. And the pitch to Pasamato is fouled off. It's 0-2. Gianniscoli, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Past few innings, he's had a bit of trouble on the bases, but not all against him. An error by Bausis, and then a ball that dropped in between Halstead and Paulson in. Pasamato swings over top of the fastball high. And a strikeout there from Gianniscoli, his 3rd, in what has been a dazzling performance out on the mound tonight. And 1 out And now Hogan Starling's coming up. Still no action in the bullpen for the Clams. Some walking out, but still, it looks to be Gianna Scoli's ball game until further notice. Stallings a line drive to right. Santana dives, cannot make the catch. It goes up against the wall. Tracking it down is Paulson. Stallings will go into second, standing with a one-out double, the first extra base hit against Gianna Scoli, and the Fungo looking to respond here in the sixth. Omar Santana laying out. He made a catch laying out like that 2 weeks ago against Tarboro. Tried to do the same thing there, but it went by him. Now a runner at second for the right fielder, Austin Williams, who has walked in 2 plate appearances so far. In the first pitch from Gianna Scoli is a fastball that drifts high. Stallings swung at the first pitch all 3 times. He has 2 hits because of it. And the 1-0 is inside. It's 2-0. Has 2 of the 4 Fungo hits. He's out at second base. Represents the go-ahead run here in the 6th in a 2-2 ball game. 2-0 pitch from Gianna Scoli, low. Good pick from Winslow, who's been strong behind the dish tonight. Now 3-0, and Williams a ball away from his 3rd walk of the game. Some action. The Steamers bullpen now. And the 3-0 from Gianna Scoli. High ball 4, and Williams has walked for the 3rd straight time, and now 2 on with 1 out. And pitching coach Cody Johnson will go out and talk with Gianna Scoli. Time being called as Lawson Wheeler steps in. I'm back to Gianna Scoli. Lynchburg finished the year 46-7. Took down Johnson's East Texas Baptist University. Cody Johnson pitched for East Texas Baptist and now coached for the Steamers. But those two had some fun words for one another about it. Johnson pitching in that ball, pitching for Texas Baptist, 2 1/3. For the 3rd consecutive inning, the Fungo have runners on 1st and 2nd. Gianna Scoli dodged the last 2. Can he do it again? Lawson Wheeler up there. And the first pitch to him. Swung on, fly ball to right, and that'll go foul. And it's 0-1. 4-year letter winner at Carey Academy. First team all-conference as a senior in 2022 for Wheeler. Down in the count 0-1, looking to put his team in front. And the pitch, low. Another great stop by Winslow. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Line drive up the middle. Bounces, can't field it. It hits the ground. Throw to first is in time. Through the glove of Gianna Scoli, Bausis with a fantastic recovery. Throws out Wheeler, and now there's 2 outs with runners on 2nd and 3rd. Close play at first. Bausis, another one that he couldn't corral right away, but great reaction to throw out Wheeler. And now Jack Boyles with runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 away. And the pitch. Breaking ball. Curveball just missed. One ball, no strikes to Boyles. Swing and a foul ball off. It's now 1-1. Boyles, 4 RBIs already on the season. He has 4 walks, but 11 strikeouts. One of 5 Fungo players with at least 10. And the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball low. Winslow, nice nab again to keep it in front of him. It's 2-1. Jack Boyles. Belmont Abbey College, the freshman from Wake Forest, North Carolina, in a huge spot. The 2-1, high pop-up on the infield. Could end the inning. Kerr calling it off, and he'll make the catch. And Gianna Scully walks the tightrope again. And the game remains tied at 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Steamers Fungo tied up at 2. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Faro Gas. For easy and reliable service, Faro Gas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. Those two Steamers runs in the bottom half of the 5th inning, brought to you by Faro Gas. Easy propane service. 2-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Second inning of work for Carson Hinnant, who came in, gave up a run, but played the role of damage control after 4 straight walks by Chris Gruskin out of the bullpen. Now the heart of the order with Kirk, Winslow, and Morris. Kirk a single to right field his last time. He's 1 for 2. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. So 1-1. Kirk with a strikeout against Fredericks, and then a single in his second at-bat against Joe Fredericks. And the 0-1 hits off of the second baseman. Meta regathers and throws out Kirk at first. Quite a few crazy bounces over there at second base tonight. Both guys over there having some trouble. Bausis a few that have hit off of him, and now Mita as well. One away, and now making Winslow stepping up. Catcher 0 for 2. Played Wednesday night as the Cantaloupes. First pitch outside, Tarboro. Thursday on the road. Had the night off in the second game against the River Bandits last night. And it's 1-0. Fly ball to right field. Out is Menadai. Can't make the catch as it drops. And a bloop single to right by Winslow, and a 1-out single to right. Anthony Mita could not make the play. It falls, and now Chris Morris standing in. Morris 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Go ahead run at first base here in the 6th. And the pitch from Hinnant. Swung on, line drive to center field. Diving, not making the catch. It goes by him to the wall. Winslow around second. He's heading for third. Waving around his hill. The throw in, and he will score. The Edenton native with a big hit in the 6th. And the Steamers take a 3-2 lead. An RBI triple for Chris Morris. And it's 3-2, Steamers in front. The dive from Harding. It got by him, and the race was on. Chris Morris talking with him, making Winslow. It's been really connected at the hip so far this season. And boy, were they connected on the hip on the base paths. And now Giomar Santana, 2 walks, a run. And the first pitch to him is in there for a strike. Talking to Morris, Winslow. Morris saying Winslow, little brother. And both combining for the first run, Santana, a bloop single to center. Another run comes in. 2 runs in each of the 5th and the 6th, and the Steamers take a 4-2 lead. Giomar Santana having a ball game. A defensive assist, an RBI single, a run scored, and 2 walks, and now Ty Garza coming up. 2 runs in each the 5th and the 6th inning. Hinnant throw over. Now 3 hits in the inning. A bloop single by Winslow. An RBI triple by Morris. And now a single for Santana. And Garza fouls one off at the plate. 2 hits coming into the inning. 3 in the inning alone. And now Ty Garza standing in. 0 for 1. A run scored and a walk. And the pitch from him. Swung on, grounded. Third base side. Charging in is Wheeler. He has no play. Swinging bunt, if you will, and a base hit on the infield for Garza. And now Nate Paulson coming up. 4 consecutive hits for the Steamers. And now Nate Paulson looking to put in it. Exclamation point on the inning. And the first pitch to him. On the outside corner for a strike. Paulson also 0 for 1 with a walk. The 0-1 pitch. Low. It's 1-1. Paulson in the spring. West Virginia State University. 50 games played. 233 average. 466 slugging. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a big cut and a miss. It's 1-2. 38 hits, 8 doubles, 10 homers, 39 RBIs. Only 1 hit so far here in the summer. 4 consecutive hits. And the 1-2 pitch from Paulson. Swing and fouls it off. And all of the hits coming from spots 3 through 7 in the lineup. Kirk with a hit, Winslow, Morris, Santana, and Garza. And it's 1-2 again. Swinging a foul ball off to the third base side. Goes back to the dive by Harding. Laid out for it. Really in that spot where trying to make the big catch. Costing him. Maybe if he keeps it in front of him, first and third. Who knows what could have happened. It went by him to the wall. And a run across and another one as well on the single by Santana. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded on the infield. Chopper to Stallings over at first. Cannot beat Paulson to the bag. Paulson using his wheels. And the bases are loaded with 1 out. 5 consecutive hits. A hitting explosion for Edenton in the 6th, and now Ben Bausis coming up. And the pitching coach Justin Kuntz out on the gonna head out to the mound. First 4 innings, Joe Fredericks cruising on the mound for Wake Forest. And ever since Jake Jones going to the mound for bullpen arms, It's gone in the complete opposite direction. 4 runs allowed. The bases are loaded in the 6th. In the 5th, run scoring on a walk with the bases loaded to bring him in. Then a ground out brought in the 2nd run. And then in the 6th here, RBI triple by Chris Morris. And an RBI single by Giomar Santana. And now Ben Bausis to the dish. Ben Bausis 0 for 1. He has an RBI. He has a walk. He grounded out his last time. Looking for his first hit of the season in his few plate appearances so far. Against Carson Hinnant. He's run into an offensive buzzsaw for the Clams. And the first pitch is in there for a strike to Bausis. And then at Mount Olive, 5 appearances. A game started 4.5 ERA for the Spartans in the spring. And the 0-1 is outside. Best game came against Virginia State. Inning pitch, no runs, 1 strikeout, 4 straight scoreless innings to end his spring season. So has not pitched so far this year. 1-1, low and away. It's 2-1 to Bausis. Two balls, 1 strike. Corners in, middle of the infield is back, given the run, and the 2-1, a big cut by Bausis. He swings through it, it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runs already across here in the bottom of the 6th. Steamers have flipped the script. They're now up 2. And the pitch from Hinnant. Low, gets away from the catcher, Imposamoto, excuse me. He's able to corral it off of the rebound, but the count is full to Bausis. Both catchers, Imposamoto and Winslow. Facing it all tonight. The 3-2 popped in the air, first base side. Stallings running after it, and it'll go out of play. And the count remains full. It's 3-2. One out. 5 consecutive hits for the Clams. Winslow a bloop single. Morris a triple. Santana an RBI bloop hit to center. Garza a swinging bunt hit. Paulson with another base knock on the infield. But ground ball to short. It through the legs of Boyles in the left. 1 run is in. Coming in is Garza. He will score. An error to Boyles. 2 runs come across. A now 4-run inning for the Steamers, and they lead it 6-2. Through the wickets of Jack Boyles. And now a 4 spot in the 6th. 4 runs for both teams combined coming into this bottom of the 6th. And the Clams have plated 4 and have a 4-run lead, and now Davis Halstead up. And the first pitch to him outside, now round 2. After Halstead struck out his first time against Hinnant in the 5th. Now payback time. And the 1-0 low. Imposamoto, another great stop behind the dish. And it's 2-0. Halstead, 1 for 2 with a hit. Struck out in the 5th. On the Edenton Baseball Club fundraiser night here at Historic Hicks Field, and the 2-0 in there for a strike. And is wearing black, gray, and white jerseys that have both the Aces and the Steamers patches on them. Jerseys auctioned off. Proceeds going back to the field. Breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Halstead looking for his first multi-hit game of the season. Got a hit against the Scallywags a few days ago. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the breaking pitch. And Halstead now struck out twice in 2 innings, and now Luke Myers will come up with runners on first and second and 2 outs. Breaking pitch from Hennon. Right done there. Looking to try and get out of this mess. And the first pitch to Myers misses low, 1-0. Myers 0 for 2. RBI. On the sac fly his last time up, that evened the game at 2 in the 5th. And Hinton steps off. Retreating back to second is Paulson. 7 hits for the Steamers. They only recorded 5 last night, scoring 9 runs. Well on their way now with a few innings left. 1-0 pitch outside. It's now 2-0 to Myers. And allowed 3 total earned runs in the spring. He's given up 2 so far. 4 runs allowed in total. The 2-0 pitch, both runners go. Myers lines one right to Boyles to end the inning. But 4 runs come across. 5 straight base hits. And the Steamers now lead it 6-2. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Trowon County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. Is working with your propane provider a hassle? Then it's time to switch to Ferrogas. For easy and reliable service, Ferrogas offers quick delivery options, nationwide propane supply, online account tools, and a friendly team of professionals, all here to make your life simpler. Get started today with a price quote at ferrogas.com. That's FERRELLGAS.com. Welcome back. Top half of the 7th inning. Pitching change for the Steamers. Right-hander Tyrus Baumgartner. 3rd season with the Steamers. First appearance of the season this year. And the first pitch out of the pen is in there for a strike. Bottom of the order. Due up, Elijah Jordan. And the 0-1 is low. Arendt and Harding. 10-1-2, and now a 6-2 Steamers lead. There's Baumgartner from West Virginia State University. The 1-1 pitch. Jordan flies it to left. Drifting over is Halstead, and he'll make the catch. 1 out. Tyrus Baumgartner out on the mound. Fastball, Vulcan change. Showing me the grip the other day when he came in. Vulcan change, slider. Curveball as well. Now facing off against Jason Arendt. 0 for 3. first pitch to RN is high, and it's 1-0. Baumgartner, as mentioned, third season with the Steamers. 2021, the 8 appearances, 12.1 innings pitched, 2-1 record, a 5.11 ERA. But last year, 11 games pitched, 6th most on the Clams. 15 2/3 innings pitched, 3-0 with a 4.59 ERA and the 2-0. High and outside, it's now 3-0 to RN. One of 4 Steamers with a shutout last season. And a stoppage here at the plate. Rick Henderson talking with RN. Confirming the count, a few words exchanged, and now the play will resume. A 3-0 count here in the top half of the 7th. And the pitch, fastball inside, ball 4, and a 1-out walk puts a runner on for the Fungo. Second Steamer tonight making his season debut, Baumgartner. Next, Gianna Scoli in his debut, strong. 5 1/3, 2 hits. Did walk 3, but struck out 3. Stranded 6 base runners in the final 3 innings. Came in and, for Ruben Costin, got the job done as the first pitch in there to Harding for a strike. Harding 1 for 3 so far, a run scored all the way back in the first inning. The 0-1, low. Gonna have revenge for his misplay in the bottom of the 6th that allowed the Steamers' 3rd run to come around and the first of 4 in the frame. Two runs in the top of the 1st. Big cut and a miss by Harding. Haven't scored in 5 straight innings. And dating back to last night now, 13 scoreless innings beyond the 1st for Clams pitching. And Baumgartner steps off as Arendt dancing off of first base. That was Baumgartner. Delivers the 1-2. Low, good stop again by Winslow. Don't know how many more runs would have come across tonight if Winslow and Pasamato haven't made the plays that they've made behind the dish. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the center fielder, Evan Harding. Statistically been the Fungo's best hitter this season. 2-2, flied in the air to right. Santana coming over. Santana, and it will go into the bullpen. Tyrus Baumgartner. Talking with Chris Morris the other day about Baumgartner. A joker, a clown, if you will. Jokes around, put outside of the ballpark. To crack a joke here and there, and loved in the Steamers clubhouse for it. I had to grow on Steamers head coach Justin Hill a little bit last year, but got to know him. Great things in last year's 2022 championship team as the 2-2s fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 6-2 game. The Steamers have rattled off 6 consecutive runs unanswered. And the 2-2 pitch, swinging a foul ball at the plate. Seven pitches now in this at-bat. Number 8 coming. And Baumgartner some work in his 3rd batter of his season. And the 2-2 pitch. Arendt goes and stops. Breaking ball just missed. And the count is now full to Harding. Breaking ball. Steamers faithful didn't like it. But regardless, the count's full. 3-2, 1 out. 3-2 pitch, low, ball 4. After an out to start the inning, back-to-back walks from Baumgartner. And now Anthony Mita coming to the dish. It's like right-hander Hank Downham with some movement in the Steamers bullpen here in the 7th. It'll be what an ending to this Edenton night. The production from the 3 natives. And the first pitch from Mita lined into right field, and that'll get down a base hit. Flag down by Santana. 1 run's gonna come in. Throw into second. A run will score. Arendt comes in. And the first run for the Fungo since the first, an RBI single by Anthony Mita. After 2 walks, and now it's a 6-3 game, and now the tying run comes to the plate in Jackson Witteski. Witteski 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Baumgartner in some trouble here in the 7th. And the first pitch is high, 1-0. 9 walks for Steamers pitching again. Each pitcher tonight with at least 2. 1-0 pitch. Low, and it's 2-0. As Downham ramping up in the bullpen now in a 6-3 game. Two balls, no strikes, and the pitch to Witteski. Winslow, pick off to first, and not in time. Two, 1 the count. 1 out, runners on the corners. Fungo looking to claw back into this one. Down 6-3 with the tying run at the dish. And the pitch from Baumgartner. Swung on, fouled off, and it's now 2-2. Witteski, utility player, catcher. He's in an extra hitter tonight in the cleanup role. One of 6 catchers listed on the Fungo roster. The 2-2 pitch, off and going from first is Mita. Fly ball into left center field, it drops. 1 run is in, up to second goes Mita. Into no man's land, into the outfield. 2 runs have come across in the inning for Wake Forest. And now Cody Johnson will come out and talk with Baumgartner, who has surrendered 4 straight base runners. And now it's a 6-4 game. Dropped in there, shallow, left center field. Now a conversation out on the mound. Downham continue to warm. And tonight, auction going on for the jerseys that the players are wearing. Jerseys sporting the Aces and the Steamers logos. Alex Impossimato will come to the dish as now the go-ahead run. 6-4 game. 2 runs already in for the Fungo with 1 out. And Tyrus Baumgartner looking to get out of this. And the first pitch inside, and it hits Impossimato to load the bases. And Justin Hill pointing out to the bullpen. In the signal, it looks to 1 more. One more for Baumgartner. The base is loaded, and that one more is Hogan Stallings, the first baseman. Bases loaded. 6-4 game. Steamers in front, but hanging on by a thread here in the 7th. And the first pitch to Stallings is low and in, ball 1. Almost polar opposites debuts for Gianna Scoli and Baumgartner. A 1-0 pitch. Stallings, line drive to right field. Santana underneath of it. He'll make the catch. Tagging from third and coming home. And the throw is offline. Mita comes in to score the third run in the inning for Wake Forest. And it's now 6-5. And now there's 2 outs in the third. Santana threw out a runner in the first. Could not there on the flyouts. And now Austin Williams was the old 0 for 0 with 3 walks. Hasn't swung the bat tonight. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. And the pitch from Baumgartner. High, it's 1-0. 6-5 ball game. Offenses for both sides coming alive in the late innings. The 2-0 game through the first 4. And now 9 runs in the 5th through the 7th. Williams grounds it to second. Bausis handles it, throws to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Fungo bounced back in a huge way, plating 3 runs against Baumgartner. The Steamers holding on to a 1-run lead heading into the bottom of the 7th. The new 2023 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet and Shoes of Edenton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. You can also pick up your Trowon County Cantaloupes gear, but only at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. Who's ready to rock? The 2nd annual Clam Jam is coming up on Saturday, September 9th. We welcome 3 awesome bands to jam out at historic Hicks Field. Starting at 5 p.m. that afternoon, Old Fish Hatchery Records will take the stage, followed by the Eric Dunlow Band at 7 p.m. and the headlining Daniel Jordan Band at 9 p.m. Advance tickets will be available at EdentonSteamers.com for $15 or can be purchased at the gate that night for $20. Bring your lawn chair and take the field for the rocking event. Numerous food and beverage options will be available all night. We hope to see you there.
Hi, this is William Stewart, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on Steamers YouTube channel. Hi, this is William Stewart, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on Steamers YouTube channel.
Welcome back. Historic Hicks Field, now a 6-5 ball game. Steamers leading the Fungo and a new pitcher on the mound for Wake Forest. Right-hander number 25, Josh Plisco. In the ball game now, the 4th pitcher used by the Fungo. Josh Fredericks went the first 4, 2 hits, didn't allow a run, a walk, 2 strikeouts. Chris Gruskin came in the 5th, didn't record an out. He gave up 2 runs on 4 walks. And Carson Hinnett, who gave up 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 4 runs total, gives way to Josh Plisco. So far this season, first pitcher for the Fungo that has pitched so far this year, 11 1/3 innings, 5 games pitched, 1-0, 14 hits allowed, 7 earned runs, but leads the team in strikeouts with 14. And the first pitch to Ryan Kay is low, ball 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Steamers here in the 7th. Kay, Kirk, Winslow, and now a 1-run ball game. Clams Scored at least 2 runs in the last 2 innings. And the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. Let's go from Bluefield State College, the junior right-hander. 7 appearances in the spring. Game started. 12 innings pitched, 2 saves on the hill for Bluefield State. And the 1-1 pitch to Kay. Another foul ball at the dish. It's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Kay. 0 for 3 tonight. And the pitch. Low and away. Pasamato with another good stop at the dish. Let's go his best game of the spring season at Bluefield State. 3 innings, 2 strikeouts, no earned against Savannah State. And the 2-2 pitch to Kay, low, and the count is now full. Line score. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Fungo. 6 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for the Steamers. And the 3-2 pitch to Kay, swung on, line drive to center field. Heading back is Harding, and he'll make the catch right before the warning track. Kay hit it a country mile, but Harding tracks it down in center field, and there's 1 out as Gabe Kirk coming up.
First baseman on the college, number 29, Gabe Kirk.
Game going on between the Scallywags and the River Bandits. One of 3 games going on in PCL play tonight. And the first pitch by Kirk. Fouled back. 0-1. Steamers hosting the Fungo. River Bandits playing the Scallywags in Tarboro. And the Sea Dogs facing off against the Knights in Norfolk. The 0-1 pitch is fouled off. An update from that River Bandits Scallywags game. Scallywags with an 8-6 lead with the bases loaded for the River Bandits in the bottom of the 7th. Tight game between a pair of rivals tonight. Steamers looking to pull out an exhibition win against the Fungo tonight. The 0-2 fouled off. Standings so far this season after the Steamers win against the River Bandits last night, putting the Steamers back at the top of the PCL standings with a 6-3 record in conference play. River Bandits second at 5-3. Knights 1-0. As the 0-2 pitch bounds in the dirt. Sea Dogs 1-1. Redbirds 0-2-1, and then the Scallywags at the bottom at 2-6-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Kirk. And the pitch, swung on, grounded over to first. Salling stays down on it. He races Kirk to the bag and gets there. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 straight outs for Plisco on the mound, and now Macon Winslow due up with 2 outs here in the 7th. Update from that Greenbrier, Virginia Beach game. Sea Dogs lead the Knights 6-3. That one's in the top of the 9th inning. Sea Dogs looking for their second PCL win. The first pitch to Winslow, low ball 1. Action around here this beautiful June 17th day. And the 1-0 pitch from Plisco. Low, it's 2-0. Winslow, 1 for 3, a run scored. He scored 1 of 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Bloop single to lead off the inning and came around on the Chris Morris triple, who's on deck if this inning continues. And the 2-0 pitch, outside, 3-0. And going back to the relationship, Winslow and Morris, always hanging around the ballpark, next to each other on the bus, post-game meals. right there with one another, back-to-back in the lineup here tonight. And the 3-0 is in there for a strike, and producing the third run of the game. Took a 3-2 lead at the time, now 6-5. And the 3-1 coming from Plisco. Low gets behind Impasamato. And Winslow walks. He reaches for the second consecutive inning, and now Chris Morris, the big hit in the 6th. A RBI triple on a line drive to center field that center fielder Evan Harding misplayed. Went all the way to the wall. Morris went around to third and ignited a 4-run inning and 5 consecutive hits. And to do it all over again with 2 outs here in the 7th, and the first pitch to him. It's outside, ball 1. Morris, his 3rd hit of the season. Now 12 plate appearances and now 5 games at the dish. And the 1-0. Low, rotated with Ty Garza to start the season at third base. He's in at third base tonight for Alden Cottle, who gets the night off. And the decision by Hill putting Morris in there paying off. Nice play back in the 2nd inning. An RBI triple. Head in the count 2-0 to Plisco, and a big cut and a miss. It's 2-1. Chris Morris. Chris with a C last year. Chris with a K this year. The dish. A change in fortune. And the 2-1 pitch. In there, it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 6-5, Steamers lead. It's 2-0 Wake Forest for the longest time. But 9 runs in the past 2.5 innings. Plisco delivers the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the fastball. Steamers strand a base runner here in the 7th. We head to the 8th. Edenton clinging to a 1-run lead. The Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 3 remaining fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Saturday, June 24th, Saturday, July 2nd, and Saturday, July 29th. Mark your calendars today, and we will see you at the ballpark. Well, fans, summer is here. You know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. The Steamers Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, family gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details.
Hey, my name is Zane Loveday, and you're watching Edenton Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.
Top half of the 8th inning. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. A pitching change that was written in the books. Hank Downham making the 3rd Edenton player, to Edenton, North Carolina native, to come in on Edenton Baseball Club night here at historic Hicks Field in a 6-5 ball game. Downham in his 3rd game. He's pitched 2 innings, a 9 ERA, 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, 2 earned runs. He relieves Tyrus Baumgartner, who surrenders 3 runs in the 7th by the Fungo that brought the lead down to 1. And he will face 8, 9, 10, Wheeler, Boyles, and Jordan here in the top half of the 8th inning. All Edenton, North Carolina natives entering here tonight. Halstead has been in left. Chris Morris, he has an RBI triple. Nice play at 3rd. Halstead with a hit as well. And now Hank Downham looking to make his imprints on tonight's game. And a change as well out in the field. Luke Myers has come into the ball game. And Luke Myers will be out at second base for Ben Bausis on a clean switch. Now Lawson Wheeler will stand in. And the first pitch from Downham is fouled straight back. Downham coming in a few nights ago when the Cantaloupes took down the Redbirds on Wednesday night. A 2-run home run in the ninth inning, but got the job done and secured the victory. Looking to do the same here. The 0-1 lined and caught at shortstop by Garza for out number 1 here in the 8th. Fastball just off the hands of Wheeler, and there's one away. Knight. Steamers wearing black, gray, and white jerseys. The Edenton Baseball Club, the Edenton Aces, who Hank Downham pitched for his last 4 seasons on this very field. And the first pitch to Boyles is swung on, popped in the air. Right field side. Kirk over. Myers cannot make the catch as he crashes into the tarp. Myers, Kirk, and Santana all converging. None able to make the catch, but the effort was all there, especially from Myers. Just switches in as the extra hitter. Here's a switch. Myers coming in, the extra hitter to second base, and Bausis moving as the second baseman of the extra hitter. The 0-1 pitch to Boyles. Swung on, fly ball, right center field. Myers goes out and makes the catch. Luke Myers in the shallow right field, and there's 2 away here in the 8th. Into no man's land. Luke Myers making the catch. And now there's 2 outs, and Elijah Jordan up to the dish. Jordan still looking for his first hit. Only 1 for 3, excuse me. He recorded his first hit of this season. And the first pitch from Downham is in there for a strike. Third game of the season for Jordan. Now 9 at bats. And the 0-1 is low. It's 1-1. Downham back-to-back seasons with at least 60 strikeouts for the Aces. His father, John, the head coach, the high school baseball team. And now pitching for the Steamers, looking to close the door. And the 1-1 is low. See if he returns out there for the 9th. In action, some light tossing in the Steamers bullpen. 2-1 count to Jordan, the number 10 man in the order. And the 2-1 pitch on the outside corner. It's 2-2 on the fastball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 8th. And the pitch from Downham. Low, and it gets by Winslow, and the count is full. Elijah Jordan, the freshman from Gaston College. Wake Forest, North Carolina, did not play in the spring for Gaston. Strikeout, 4 walks on the season, 2-run score. Now he has a hit to his ledger. Looking to get on with 2 outs in the 3-2 pitch. Just missed on the inside, and a 2-out walk by Jordan that'll turn the lineup over for Jason Arendt. Arendt 0 for 3. He walked his last time and scored in the 3-run 7th. Now represents the go-ahead run here in the 8th with a runner on first and 2 outs. And the pitch from Downham. Outside, it's 1-0. Now every Steamers pitcher has recorded a walk. Costin with 4. Gianna Scoli with 3. Baumgartner with 2, and now Downham with 2 outs records his first. And 1-0 outside, 3 straight balls outside of the zone for Downham. Costin went first 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 2 runs, 2 hits, 4 walks. Gianna Scoli got the job done in 5 1/3. 2 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, didn't allow a run. Baumgartner in the 7th gave up 3, 2 hits, 2 walks, and now Downham in there. Now a 3-0 count to Arendt. And Downham steps off. Time is called, and a balk will be called against Downham. And Winslow will come out to the mound and talk with the right-hander Downham. Got to fully step off before he turned. Did a full 180 in the opposite direction, and out to second goes Jordan. 3-0 count to Arendt. From Springs, North Carolina, played 20 games in the spring for UNC Wilmington. 208 average. But come up with a big hit here. And the 3-0 is in there for a strike. Arendt played at Pitt Community College with Chris Morris before transferring to UNC Wilmington. 3-1 pitch from Downham. Low, ball 4. Second straight walk with 2 outs. And now the Fungo have 2 on with 2 outs for the number 2 hitter, Evan Harding, who's been the Fungo's best hitter of the season. Tying run at second. Go ahead run over at first. Harding, 1 for 3. 2 runs scored, a walk. And the first pitch to him's outside. It's 1-0 on the breaking pitch. John Horton warming up in the Steamers bullpen. And the 1-0 pitch. Low, it's 2-0. See how far the leash is for Downham. 1 out away from getting out of the 8th. But back-to-back walks. And a balk, putting a runner in scoring position. The 2-0 pitch to Harding. Swung on, grounded over to third. Morris corrals it. He will just step on the bag to end the inning. And Downham escapes trouble in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Steamers lead the Fungo 6-5. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kay. You're watching Steamers Baseball on the Edenton Steamers Baseball YouTube.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th inning. 6-5 ball game. Josh Plisco back on the mound for the Fungo in the 8th. He'll face 6, 7, 8 Giomar Santana, Ty Garza, and Nate Paulson. Giomar Santana, 2 walks, an RBI, a hit, 2 runs scored. And the first pitch to him in there for a strike. And the 0-1 pitch from Plisco. Big swing and a miss by Santana. And the 0-2 to Santana, high and inside, almost got him, and it's now 1-2. Score updates from around the PCL. Still 8-7. Scallywags leading the River Bandits. And a 1-2 high. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Plisco. Swung on, fouled back. Santana walking around on that last pitch. Thought he was out on a strikeout. No plate umpire Rick Henderson. And you'll stay in there. Ball called. And the at-bat continues. No one warming up in the Fungo bullpen. Looks to be Plisco's inning to finish. And Santana fouls one off. Two balls, 2 strikes, doing it again. And the pitch from Plisco. Swung on, grounded, up the middle. Royals is going to let it go into center field. A base hit for Giomar Santana. Santana has 2 hits, 2 walks. He's reached 4 times. And now Ty Garza up to the dish. Giomar Santana have a night. 2 hits. 2 walks, an RBI, 2 runs scored, and an outfield assist. And now Ty Garza up, no one out. 8 hits for the Clams here tonight. And the pitch from Plisco. Garza squaring around. He takes the first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. Garza, 2 runs scored as well. A hit, a walk. 3 at-bats. Want to know the count. Bottom of the 8th. Steamers looking for insurance. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Scoring summary brought to you by Faro Gas. The Fungo getting 2 in the first inning on single, a pair of singles that plated. One could have been more if not for a out at the plate by Santana as Garza takes the next pitch after a bunt attempt. And no runs until the bottom of the 5th. The Steamers scoring 2. 1 on a walk, 1 on a sac fly to tie the game at 2, and then 4 runs in the 6th. An RBI triple by Morris. Few infield singles, 5 straight Steamers reached. 6-2, and then 6-5. Santana goes, play over to third. Wheeler makes a diving stop and throws out Garza. Santana up to second on the ground out. But a fantastic diving play by Lawson Wheeler over at third, sprawling on the ground. And now Nate Paulson with a runner in scoring position. Horton walking around the bullpen. Not up and throwing, but it looks like he might come in to close. And he has 1 save on the season. And the first pitch to Paulson, big cut and a miss. Maybe aiming for that sound feet and shoes sign out in left field with that swing. And time called on the field. Santana tying his shoe out at second. And 3 runs in the top of the 7th inning by the Fungos. 6-2 game. 6 straight by the Clams in back-to-back innings, but 3 runs against the reliever Baumgartner. Now the Clams looking to get some more separation. And the 0-1 from Plisco. Breaking ball low. It's 1-1. Thank you to everyone watching along on YouTube. Your home for every Steamers home game. Jacob Smedley, glad to be with you. Glad to be the voice of the Steamers, the 2022 Premier Collegiate League champs. And the 1-1 pitch to Paulson. Low, it's 2-1. All home games right here. Select few road games, including against these Fungo. A few road games. We'll have the coverage right here for you. 6 remaining exhibition games after tonight. Disco Turkeys tomorrow. Wampus Cats. And the Catawba Valley Stars in July. Paulson a drive to left. Playable for Orant. Weaving back and forth. He's underneath of it and he makes the catch. 2 away. High fly ball. And now Ben Bausis coming up. Now the extra hitter. Bausis playing second for most of the night. Luke Myers and Bausis switching positions, if you will. Again, the extra hitter, you can use it in the field as well. Can bring guys in. Very versatile position. Bausis with 2 outs looking to drive his teammate from Cho on in. Santana a large lead at second as Bausis taking a strike. Talking about eyes at the hip, walking around. Bausis, Santana in the dugout after games. In the bus. Looking to tag team for a run here in the 8th as Bausis takes a strike on the outside half. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Steamers looking for an insurance run, up by 1, 6-5. Plisco looking to get out of this. It's 0-2, and the pitch in there called strike 3, and Bausis goes down on strikes. We head to the 9th, 3 outs away, and Hank Downham will look to close it out for Edenton. We're going to hold on for the victory. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. The Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting one more youth baseball camp this summer. The final camp is July 19th through the 21st. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. The cost is $100 to register. Your kid will receive first-class instruction from some of the best college baseball players around. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to register today. Welcome back, top half of the 9th inning. Hank Downham on to close it out. He dodged around 2 base runners in the 8th. Now 3 outs away from being a storybook script to finish off Edenton Baseball Club night. Just had the raffle announced. Halstead, Morris, and Downham, the 3 Edenton natives all in the game. And Downham will have to do it against the heart of the Fungo order. In the first pitch, Jackson Mita grounds it off the glove of Downham, and Mita will reach. An error to Downham, the 6'7" pitcher coming off the mound. could not corral it. And now Jackson Witeka stepping in. Witeski. Witeki in there as the go-ahead run. And the first pitch to him. Swung on, hit in the air. Third base side. Morris giving chase. Morris will watch it and it'll go out of play. Chris Morris gave it a look. No one in the bullpen for the Clams as of now. Horton was warming up earlier. But as of now, it's Downham's game to close. Action in the Fungo bullpen. If this game were to go to a bottom of the ninth. No balls. One strike and a throw over. No balls, one strike. Witeki takes a pitch that misses. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Just missed on the breaking pitch. And the count goes from 0-1 to 2-1. To Witeki, the cleanup hitter. Looking to keep the inning going, Downham a throw to first. 1 for 3, a hit, an RBI, a walk. Witeki off and running is Medi from first, and he's in at second base with a stolen base. Anthony Meta. Meta steals second, and time is called. Three balls, one strike. The tying run for the Fungo. Anthony Mita over at second base. Witeka. And the 3-1 is outside. Counts 3-2 now. The fifth ball here from Downham. Grounded up the middle. Garza has it. Garza the throw to first. Advancing to third. Goes Mita, and now one out. And coming out is Justin Hill, and that will do it for Downham. Hill takes the ball, pitching change as the Steamers looking to close it out. They lead it 6-5 in the ninth. The Steamers are excited to announce a newfound partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. This season will mark our first annual jersey fundraiser for the organization. To coincide with our Chowan County Cantaloupes moniker, we will be wearing special themed jerseys on all home Wednesdays at historic Hicks Field. At our final Wednesday on July 19th, we will be auctioning off the Cantaloupes jerseys. All proceeds will go towards the summer programs that benefit the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of the Albemarle. We would like to extend a huge thank you to RC Theaters Albemarle Movies 8 for their sponsorship and support of the Boys and Girls Club. Thank you for your support of this great cause. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 15th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just a short distance from historic Hicks Field and was even a host family for the Steamers organization in its inaugural year. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. Pitching change, a Steamers call to the bullpen, brought to you by Feral Gas Easy Propane Service. Right-hander John Horton is going to come in his 7th appearance of the season already. 10 2/3 innings pitched. He has a save, 3.37 ERA, 14 strikeouts, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 9 hits. Came in to shut the door last night against the River Bandits and looking for his 2nd save of the season. He will face Alex Impasamato, who has a walk, an RBI, a strikeout, 2 total at-bats. The infield is in with 1 out. Mita's over at 3rd, and the pitch from Horton is on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. What could potentially be a game-changing call was a 3-2 count to Rutecki, but was called a strike, and then Rutecki grounded out. And the 0-1 is outside. It's 1-1. Horton, the outside of Chandler Paget. Say Ben Bausis as well, but the Steamers' best pitchers in the early going. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. The right-hander from Norfolk State hasn't started a game, but out of the pen has been shut down. Gave up all 4 earned runs in 1 outing in the 23-14 game against Tarboro. Swing and a miss! He struck him out with a breaking pitch. Breaking ball. Imposamato swings over top of it. 2 outs. And Hogan Starlings is the final hope for the Fungo. Horton looking for his 2nd save of the season. Only Steamers pitcher to record a save in the first 11 games. Mita over at 1st. Starlings has a pair of hits, 2 RBIs. Steamers looking to win their 2nd straight ball game. And the first pitch to Starlings way inside, almost got him. Classic power versus power battle here. Starlings with a few home runs. Horton with now 15 Ks on the season. And the 1-0, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. 6-5 game. Steamers trailed 2-0 through the first 4 innings. Scored 6 unanswered. Fungo 3 back. And the 1-1. Swung on, fly, cued to 2nd. Myers coming in and he makes the catch. And the ball game is over. The Steamers hang on and win it 6-5 here tonight. Move to 9-3. They've won 3 straight exhibition games to start the season. The win goes to Alex Gianniscoli after 5 1/3 in the middle innings to give the Clams a chance. The Steamers scored all 6 runs in the 5th and the 6th to win it. And move to 9-3 overall on the year. They've now won 2 straight games. The first 2 on this 7-game homestand. Tonight's Clamtastic player of the game, Giomar Santana. 2 walks, 2 hits, 2 runs scored, RBI and 2 at-bats. Steamers hold on to win it 6-5 and move to 9-3. Thank you for listening for another presentation of Edenton Steamers Baseball. On the Edenton Steamers YouTube page, I'm Jacob Smedley saying, signing off, and thank you for listening. The next broadcast will be tomorrow at 5 o'clock when the Steamers play host to the Carolina Disco Turkeys.